Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD Iraq's financial system. A journey toward modernization and global integration. Iraq is undergoing a significant transformation in its financial and banking systems as it moves away from outdated practices and embraces modern mechanisms to align with global standards. At the heart of this transition is the shift from the traditional method of selling US dollars through auctions for funding imports to a more decentralized and efficient transfer system. This reform represents a critical step toward preparing Iraq for deeper integration into the global economy and establishing a stable and transparent financial foundation. A shift in financial management. Historically, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, played a direct role in providing US dollars to fund imports through dollar auctions. This centralized system had been in place for decades but was plagued by inefficiencies, vulnerabilities to corruption, and limited alignment with modern banking practices. Recognizing these challenges, Iraq has introduced a new transfer mechanism that decentralizes the process, allowing local banks to manage international transactions independently. Under this new system, local Iraqi banks now handle foreign transfers of US dollars, effectively linking them to international banking networks. This shift reduces the CBI's direct involvement in such transactions, limiting its role to monitoring and auditing for compliance and legitimacy. By eliminating the reliance on dollar auctions, Iraq is paving the way for a more transparent and efficient financial ecosystem. The reinforcement mechanism. A step forward. The new system, referred to as the reinforcement mechanism, marks a major milestone in Iraq's financial reform efforts. By decentralizing the management of foreign currency transactions, the country aims to increase its foreign currency reserves and reduce reliance on outdated practices. The CBI no longer acts as the sole intermediary, but instead ensures the legitimacy of transactions, creating a more streamlined process. This shift not only aligns Iraq's banking system with international standards, but also prepares the country for broader participation in the global financial market. The new mechanism enhances transparency and reduces opportunities for manipulation, while positioning the financial sector for long-term growth and sustainability. The role of the Iraqi Dinar. Despite these advancements, the official exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar remains unchanged at 1,320 dinars per US dollar. While this fixed exchange rate continues to serve as a stabilizing factor, the new system lays the groundwork for future reforms. Over time, Iraq may transition to a more dynamic system where the dinar's value is determined by market forces within a basket of currencies. Such a move would enhance Iraq's economic flexibility, competitiveness, and resilience on the global stage. Strengthening Iraq's financial resilience. Iraq's economic performance in 2024 has been remarkable, reflecting the positive impact of recent reforms. During the first 10 months of the year, revenues reached impressive levels, signaling growing stability in the country's financial system. Additionally, the banking sector has experienced a substantial increase in deposits, underscoring heightened confidence among individuals and businesses. Iraq's gold reserves have also surged, making the country the third largest holder of gold in the Middle East. These developments indicate significant progress in building a stable and resilient financial foundation, essential for the country's long-term economic growth. Challenges. Ahead. The federal budget and oil and gas law. While these reforms mark a significant step forward, Iraq continues to face challenges in fully implementing its economic and financial strategies. One pressing issue is the approval of Iraq's federal budget, which remains unresolved. Delays in finalizing the budget are partly attributed to uncertainties in the global oil market, with factors such as fluctuating oil prices and geopolitical developments involving major players like the United States and China playing a significant role. Another critical issue is the long-awaited oil and gas law, which has been under discussion since 2005. This legislation is vital for regulating the distribution of Iraq's oil and gas resources between the federal government and regional authorities, particularly in the Kurdistan region. Recent reports suggest that progress has been made, and agreements are expected to be finalized soon. The passage of this law is not only a constitutional requirement, but also a crucial step toward ensuring economic stability and equitable resource distribution. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani has emphasized the urgency of finalizing the budget and expressed his readiness to implement an operational budget if necessary. Additionally, the Kurdistan National Union parliamentary bloc has urged the federal government to expedite the submission of the oil and gas law to the House of Representatives for review and approval. This underscores the importance of these legislative measures in Iraq's economic and political landscape. Ending dollar auctions. A turning point. One of the most notable aspects of Iraq's recent reforms is the elimination of dollar auctions. Under the previous system, the CBI conducted auctions to provide dollars for trade and imports. However, this mechanism was prone to inefficiencies and manipulation, often leading to economic distortions. By transitioning to direct transactions with international correspondent banks, Iraq has effectively eliminated this outdated practice. The end of dollar auctions represents a turning point in Iraq's economic policy. By adopting a system of foreign currency reinforcements, the country is laying the groundwork for a more dynamic and transparent financial system. This change reduces reliance on fixed exchange rates and prepares the Iraqi dinar for eventual integration into global currency markets. Over time, Iraq's financial system will become more resilient, flexible, and competitive, building a transparent and modern financial ecosystem. The shift toward bank-managed transfers is a critical component of Iraq's broader strategy to modernize its financial sector. By linking local banks directly to international banking networks, the country is fostering a more transparent and accountable system. The CBI's role has evolved from direct intervention to oversight and auditing, ensuring compliance with international regulations and reducing opportunities for fraud or manipulation. These reforms are essential for creating a financial ecosystem that supports sustainable economic growth. By aligning its banking system with global standards, Iraq is not only improving its domestic financial stability, but also enhancing its attractiveness to international investors and trade partners. The path to economic integration. Iraq's efforts to modernize its financial system are part of a broader strategy to integrate into the global economy. By adopting modern banking practices and increasing transparency, the country is positioning itself for greater participation in international financial networks. This transition is particularly significant as Iraq seeks to diversify its economy and reduce its reliance on oil revenues. The shift from dollar auctions to bank-managed transfers is a key milestone in this journey. By reducing dependence on fixed exchange rates and outdated practices, Iraq is paving the way for a more dynamic and market-driven financial system. Over time, these reforms will enable the country to adapt to changing economic conditions and compete more effectively on the global stage. Addressing remaining challenges. While the progress made so far is commendable, several challenges remain. Finalizing the federal budget and passing the oil and gas law are critical steps that must be taken to ensure long-term economic stability. These measures are essential for addressing key issues such as resource distribution, fiscal planning, and regional cooperation. Additionally, Iraq must continue to strengthen its regulatory framework to ensure the success of its financial reforms. By enhancing oversight and enforcing compliance with international standards, the country can build a robust financial system that inspires confidence among domestic and international stakeholders. Conclusion. Iraq's transition to a modern financial system marks a significant step toward economic stability and global integration. The shift from dollar auctions to bank-managed transfers is a cornerstone of these reforms, representing a major milestone in the country's journey toward transparency, efficiency, and resilience. By aligning its banking sector with international standards, Iraq is laying the groundwork for a more dynamic and competitive economy. While challenges such as the federal budget and the oil and gas law remain, the progress made so far demonstrates Iraq's commitment to building a stable and sustainable financial foundation. As the country continues to implement these reforms, it is poised to play a more prominent role in the global economy, offering new opportunities for growth and development. With careful planning and execution, Iraq can achieve its vision of a modern, transparent, and globally integrated financial system,